everybody. This is Elijah Keating from wisdomseekers.net. We are a good group of readers, honest, etc., all those wonderful things. And we have a new reader coming on board, an aura reader, which I understand is rather big right now. And this is for April 28th to the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you. 2019. And it's for fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Shall we begin? And the first card I pulled for you was, well, they're both very similar. So I'm going to go with the one I pulled first. It's change is unavoidable. So this is the week of change. Things are going to happen and shift. But I have noticed that lately, change has been very good. Painful, honestly, because it's like for me personally, it's like I'm walking in a land of, I've never been here before. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the regulations are. And how do I navigate this? But it's also an up step. So, okay. So the basis of the card for this week is be patient. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, things you're not totally aware of, or maybe you are aware of, but are waiting for them to come into play, to work. And then the card that covers it is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, it's how I usually read her, because otherwise it'd be a very highly emotional woman, is to use your intuition. And it's the feminine form of intuition, so don't go searching for it. Allow it come to you. That is the more powerful form of intuition. When you're open and you're clear and you're listening, which means your mind's not chattering 1,000 miles a minute, the information comes to you. You're given truth more readily than when you go searching for it. It's not that it isn't truth when you go searching for it. It's just you have a better, stronger sense of trust. And what's behind you? The Two of Wands. It is time for a change. Now, anybody and everybody who lives on this planet Earth knows it is time for a change. And this change is one of moving into more magic. And why do I say magic? You see that? You see that stick there? That old dead stick that's growing green leaves? Is that not magical? And what is just below us? It's just happening. Probably happening yesterday and maybe today. Is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is, well, it can be read two ways. It can be read as protecting yourself, or actually getting out there and doing things and showing your grit and enjoying life. Maybe it's a little bit confrontational, and maybe you're just showing how good you are at being able to spar with people. Sometimes it's fun, right? And what's directly in front of us? And remember, this is for a week only. The Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a wonderful card. It means you're getting a lot of help from the energies of on high, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, whomever. It also suggests that things that are no longer necessary are being burned away. So it is a double-edged wand. It's because it's not a sword, right? But in its place, something new and beneficial is growing. And it's exactly what I was saying before how things are changing. We're walking in a new land. That's exactly what it's talking about. And so what's happening a little bit after the dross has been burnt away? The Ten of Pentacles. And that's a card of support, a card of a great deal of support. And I've already said that. It's the support of your angels, your guides, your ancestors coming down to help you. And sometimes whispering in your ear that things are changing and shifting, and it's time for you to move and open up and make things happen. And then what do we have? Four of Pentacles. So that card is a two-edged card. In this case, has two meanings. It says it's a bit of rigidity and a fear of moving forward. it's also the fear of moving forward is being broken. So there's two edges. So first of all, you will feel the fear and not want to move, not want to change, because, well, face it, when you're walking in something like Neverland, you don't know the rules, the ground rules, you're going to be a little bit fearful. But at the same time, because you are walking in Neverland and the rules shift and change, it will break. And what will happen? Temperance. And the temperance is bringing in new energy from heaven, bringing it to earth, and creating new spirit, new growth. And you look down at the flowers, they're growing like crazy. They're growing up to the sun, and the sun is coming up, and the sun is the source of all energy for us in this solar system. Not all energy. Well, yeah, all energy, because ultimately everything came from the sun originally. And it's pushing back the dark. And we've had enough dark to do us for, thousands of years. And new life is coming into our earth system, and it's a rainbow. So is it going to be easy? I suspect that answer lies within. Are you going to allow it to happen easily, or are you going to resist and say, okay, this is scary? That's how easy it can be, is yes, I accept, or no, I'm going to resist. And the answer to that is pay attention. It says to be vigilant. But basically, to be vigilant means to be aware of opportunities, means to be aware of where to put your next step. It can also be, you watch out for the guy that didn't figure out that life has changed and is acting out his old energy. And because it's old energy and he's probably being affected negatively by the new energy, it could be very volatile. So watch your back. Be vigilant. But it's to be vigilant for good and for not so comfortable. It's not simply be vigilant for bad. I promise you that. So there's a lot of good coming, but accept the fact that it is a week of change. All right, so with that, I'm going to say namaste. It's been a pleasure to be with you.